In the heart of the Sahara, where temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius and the horizon seems to shimmer with heat, something extraordinary moves between the dunes. It is not a mirage, though it behaves like one. A flash of pale fur, oversized ears, and eyes that gleam with silent precision. This is Vulpes zerda, the Fennec Fox, nature's smallest canid and perhaps the most efficient survival machine on land. Every element of this fox's body is a scientific masterpiece, an adaptation so improbable it once baffled zoologists who couldn't understand how such a delicate creature could exist in one of Earth's most brutal environments. Yet the Fennec not only survives, it thrives, turning the Sahara into a domain of hidden abundance that only it can decode. At first glance, the animal looks fragile, barely weighing a kilogram, its fur cream-colored to reflect sunlight, its limbs delicate and narrow. But the Fennec is not built for strength, it is built for physics. Its fur insulates not by trapping heat, but by reflecting infrared radiation, creating a living mirror that bounces desert energy away from the body. The same fur thickens at night, forming a microclimate layer when the desert plummets toward freezing. No machine built by humans manages thermal reversal this effectively. Its enormous ears, sometimes half the length of its body, are more than symbols of cuteness. They are biological radiators, lined with a dense lattice of blood vessels that regulate internal temperature with the precision of a laboratory instrument. When heat rises, blood flow increases, venting excess warmth into the air. When cold returns, flow constricts, sealing warmth inside. This passive system allows the Fennec to maintain stable body temperature without wasting energy, a natural analog to advanced aerospace thermal regulation. But these ears do something even more astonishing. They listen to silence. Beneath dunes of compressed sand, the fox detects the faint vibrations of beetles, termites, and burrowing rodents. Researchers at the University of Iran recorded individuals pinpointing prey as deep as 10 centimeters below surface sand, guided solely by acoustic resonance. The Fennec hears what the world cannot. Its landscape is mapped in sound. Its paws, fur-covered even underneath, act as built-in sandals. Each step leaves almost no imprint. Friction stays low, preventing burns on sand reaching 70 degrees Celsius. When sprinting, the fox can change direction without sinking, an adaptation biomechanically similar to the design of Mars rover wheels. Evolution achieved this in mammals millions of years before humans' robotics rediscovered it. Inside its body, chemistry takes over. The Fennec's kidneys are among the most efficient in any terrestrial mammal, concentrating urine to a syrupy density that conserves every drop of water. Its intestines reclaim moisture during digestion, and metabolic oxidation of fats yields pure water molecules, making it nearly independent of drinking sources. In experiments conducted under controlled dehydration, individuals survived entire lunar cycles without direct liquid intake. The Fennec fox, in a physiological sense, produces its own water. During daylight, when most creatures retreat underground or perish, this fox designs architecture. Its burrows form elaborate tunnel systems up to 10 meters long with multiple exits, each aligned with the prevailing wind direction. This alignment equalizes internal pressure, creating a passive ventilation system that maintains stable humidity. In short, the Fennec builds air-conditioned homes out of sand. Engineers studying desert structures in Algeria have replicated this airflow pattern in passive cooling prototypes, proof that nature solved sustainable architecture long before humans. Reproduction adds another layer of improbability. In a place where life seems too hostile for nurture, Fennec pairs bond monogamously, cooperating to raise their young. Both parents excavate and guard the den, alternating between hunting and care. This social intelligence contrasts sharply with the solitary habits of most desert mammals and has led behavioral ecologists to call the fennec a cognitive anomaly of arid ecosystems. Each pup inherits not only survival instincts, but a map of ancestral tunnels that has evolved for generations. Predators rarely succeed against them. Their pale fur renders them invisible under moonlight. Their silent gait confuses owls and jackals. When threatened, they vanish into sand itself, diving headfirst like aquatic creatures into waves of dust. Observers describe it as if the desert swallowed them. Such evasive behavior, recorded in high-speed video, demonstrates the animal's kinetic efficiency, turning dry sand into fluid refuge. And then there's the fennec's metabolism, slowed intentionally during food scarcity through partial torpor. Body temperature drops slightly, oxygen consumption falls, and heart rate steadies. It is the closest a mammal comes to switching off without hibernation, a phenomenon still under genetic study. Scientists hope decoding these metabolic pathways could inform medical research on controlled hypothermia and organ preservation. Across cultures, myths once described the fox as a spirit or messenger. In scientific circles today, it has become a model for biomimicry, inspiring research into desert robotics, thermal fabrics, and low-energy housing design. Even aerospace scientists have examined its fur microstructure to develop coatings for Mars exploration suits, because essentially the fennec already lives in a terrestrial Mars. What makes this story so striking is not merely the fox's resilience, but how it redefines our understanding of adaptation itself. Every feature, ears, fur, kidneys, behavior, operates as part of a unified engineering blueprint tuned perfectly to environmental mathematics. There is no waste, no excess, no error. The fox's genome is a textbook of desert physics written by evolution's hand over millions of years. Yet, despite its brilliance, the species faces a quiet threat. Human encroachment and illegal pet trade have fragmented populations across North Africa. Conservation biologists from Tunisia to Morocco now monitor small reserves, using satellite collars and thermal drones to map remaining colonies. Ironically, the creature that survives everything nature throws at it now risks extinction through human fascination. Still, hope persists. Ecotourism programs that document nocturnal fennec behavior have grown worldwide, educating the public about how this miniature fox sustains balance in the harshest ecosystem on Earth. The fennec, once a symbol of fragility, now stands as proof that survival isn't about dominance, it's about design.